Hey there, AmyK here, 50 at 50, number 45. And Diana is writing in with a question that I was just talking about with my girlfriends, and you're going to find it so relatable. This is about being disappointed in where we are in life. So relatable. Here we go. Hi, AmyK. Hello. Thank you for doing all these videos. I've seen them all and they're so helpful. That makes me feel really, really good. Thank you so much for saying that. I'm only 43, but it's been hard lately. I feel like I'm so behind. See, I told you, relatable. Both of my sisters are married and have kids. My friends are all married or divorced, but they have kids. I'm not. I don't have kids. I thought I'd be further along now. I thought I'd be married, have the kids, the big job. I was about to be promoted, but then the pandemic hit and no one's gotten promoted. I know I should be grateful, and I am grateful. I know I should be grateful that I have so much, but I'm also really disappointed. See? Any help on how I can get past feeling so behind? Sorry, but that's how I really feel. I feel like I'm not getting so much of what I want, Diana. First of all, Diana, thank you for writing in. I think that was brave. It's really hard for us to admit when we're disappointed in what our life looks like, and then to be vulnerable enough to share that, huge. And a great self-awareness step, and brave for you to reach out to me. So thank you for doing that. And I know that many of us, if not all, many of us can relate to exactly what you describe as I arrive at some milestone that we've said, is a life milestone, culturally, society, a familial lifestone. And we have stories about what we're supposed to have achieved or accomplished by that milestone. And if we haven't done it, then our inner critic and our self-doubt and our imposter syndrome, it all just like comes rushing in. And whether it's 43 or 53 or 83, I think that all of us have had that moment where we're like, wow, I'm supposed to be grateful and so many really good things have happened, but then I am disappointed and I want the kids and I want the marriage and now I'm 43. And so I'm just gonna pick this up because I just dropped it, but hey, we don't edit. I thought of a quote that I read a very long time ago by F. Scott Fitzgerald, and I thought it was super apropos. So I wrote it down, I'm gonna read it. The test of first-rate intelligence is the ability to hold two opposing ideas in mind at the same time and still retain your ability to function. And I think that this is really helpful. So rather than beating yourself up, you can say, oh, it's normal for me to be grateful for everything that I have and still be disappointed that I haven't gotten these other things that my heart desires. You can have a sense of hopelessness and still have the faith and the courage to be resilient, like to get up and say, well, I'm going to take these actions because I still have this sense of resolve that things will get better. But right now I feel a little hopeless. All of that's that conundrum that he's saying you can hold both of these opposing ideas in mind and still function. And I think that giving yourself grace to say, all right, first of all, where's the story coming from? Where is the story that I'm supposed to have all this by 43? Is it societal, cultural? Is it a religion? Is it other people telling you that's their definition of success and you're not measuring up? Is it your inner critic? Could it be your soulful self that says, you're exactly where you're meant to be, and we still want more, and we still want to be married someday? But really to ask yourself, is it marriage that you want, or is that connection, that love, that intimate partner, that feeling of intimacy and connection what I want? Do you have the opportunity to be an incredible aunt to your nieces and your nephews, to your friends' children, while you're hoping to still be a mother? And how you might be a mother might look different on your path than the way that society has told you that you're going to be a mother along the way. And so again, where's that narrative? Where's it coming from? And then how could you show up a little bit differently, energetically, in your words, your thoughts, your state of being, to say, how can I magnetize and bring closer what I want by shifting my state of play and my own energy? And then lastly, I'd love for you, Diana, and for all of us who are listening who've been disappointed at times, to honor that disappointment. Because it's really just you saying, and my soul still wants something. And how it's going to manifest, we need to be open to. They might be your biological children. They could be foster. It could be adopted. It could be you being an aunt and having that loving relationship. You might end up in a great partnership where you're never married, but you have the love of your life. So there's all kinds of ways to look at the how and the possibility of what's going to unfold, while also saying it's okay. It's okay to be disappointed. And then think about, well, then what does that look like? And then how do I want to play differently going forward? And then last but not least, I'm going to do a little warning. Are you disappointed because it's truly what you desire? Or are you disappointed because you've taken on a comparison from online, or you've taken on somebody else's definition of success? So just take a moment to reflect and get clear on what's truly going to light you up, so that you step forward on your path and not a path of comparison to somebody else's path. And I hope that makes sense. So from my heart to yours, Diana, I'm sending you just huge hugs to give yourself space and grace, and also to honor the fact that you are allowed to have all of these opposing emotions. That's part of the human journey. Again, from my heart to yours, hugs.